everybody, Karis here with Tina Campbell, who is part of the class that we're doing in November, which is going to be a 3-part wire wrapping class with your partner, John Farris, who makes all these amazing pieces, that one and this one. And also, you are offering something for what we're giving away to certain people in the class. We're just going to do a drawing, and the thing that you're giving away is this really amazing body, like physical body renovation, shifting your DNA blueprint kind of deal, which I don't really even understand, but I know it works because she's worked on me. It's amazing. So before we dive into that, you live with these crystals and you put things in energetically while he does it physically. So how does it work? What do you experience when you're working with these?
Are you talking about when he's doing them or when I'm doing them?
When you're doing
When
them.
I'm doing them. Okay. Well, that depends. First it begins, am I making an elixir? Am I working with certain devas and different energies of nature? Am I working with celestial, galactics? They all have what they want to do and how they want to present it.
That's true.
Far be it from little human doing my thing. So I kind of create an invitation. First I create sacred space, and then I open it up to an invitation to those light beings that want to come and be a part of that co-creation. Because that's what I do. I co-create. But nothing is truly mine. I am just a part of what wants to come through.
Beautiful. I love that non-attachment. It makes everything work better, I feel like. Yeah. So how long have you been doing healing work?
Oh gosh. It's really been so long I can't really remember.
Decades.
It's been several. Yeah, I've been working with, I started off more like with tinctures and herbs when my children were small. They actually were sick as children, had a lot of allergies. So I decided to get into what works for the natural world for my children. So that's kind of how I entered that. And there was a little phase where someone presented me with a little Wicca information and to see if that felt for me. And I just kind of grew from there.
Beautiful. So when you do, so the thing that we're giving away from your work in the class, how does that happen? Because you work with the DNA codes and the divine, what do you call it, the divine blueprint?
The divine original matrix, or the blueprint of your body.
So it's kind of like the energetic circuitry that people are working on, like plugging us in. So you have the structure of, say, a computer, but it doesn't work unless you plug it in and hook it up to the power source. So what you're working with is the non-physical, like electric, it's energetic.
It's all energetic, truth be told, because it's holographic in nature. And so when you say the holographic blueprint, it's how you chose to come in and express yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, all those things.
So it corresponds with astrology and numerology, all that, it would go together. Ooh, interesting.
Yes, it does.
So
it's
you perceive it, you can feel it, you can empath it.
You can perceive it very much. When you walk into a room and someone feels your subtle bodies, your energetic bodies, people perceive it. Absolutely.
Okay. So it's like when you meet someone, you're like, oh, they have a good feeling, I like that, or instantly you don't. It's because of the resonance of that, whether or not you can harmonize with it or not, which is also a lesson.
All of it is.
Yeah. So when someone gets a session with you, what do they experience?
Well, it depends what kind of session. I've been doing a lot of, Farris and I have started some work together, and that's people really, you've had a little bit of that.
Kicked me right out of body. Yeah, I had visions. It was amazing.
And I do a lot more angelic divine transmission at that time, which is just something source that I really don't truly understand, and nor do I want to. I'm okay with the mystery. I like the mystery. That's where the feminine divine creates. And we just, in that void, allow that creation, that source energy to come through us. And I always say, because people say, well, how do you know it's coming through you? Can you trust it? And I say, I allow nothing but love. Nothing but just nothing.
And that's true. I was like, that's true for her. Yeah,
nothing
you
but
have
love.
a very pure
not that I don't have moments of my own, people.
We all do.
What I'm saying is, when I go into session, I clear myself first and foremost. I always ask for the divine to speak and to work that through me. I clear myself energetically of emotions I may have, whatever challenges I perceive, and ask for the divine to clear that temporarily for me as well, so I can be a clear and pure vessel for the transmission to come through. And I feel it through my heart space and my hands often. I feel this very big connection, and I feel it going to that person. Like you and I, if we were sitting here, I would feel it. And a lot of times my words become encoded. They're threaded with the divine. And so I'm going, why am I saying that? And yet the minute I say that, that person goes, and I can see it happening.
Yeah, code wording is huge lately.
Yes.
It's been really big in this dimension.
Yeah, and it works. There's a reason for that. So I find that spirit works for me that way. I think that one's probably my longest standing one that I've done energetically, and just allowing that divine to come and speak through me. I used to call them drop and delivers.
Oh, that's cute.
I would get I was kind of an unwilling participant in some things. I wanted to be of service, but I didn't want to have clients. I didn't want to be paid, because that whole thing about figuring out how do we resource money and how do we work with it.
Stay authentic, stay true to what our purpose is, but also support ourselves in the world. It's huge for a lot of light workers who are called to that vocation.
So that was kind of for me, but I was reluctant. So Source I would say, I want to be of service. So it would bring people to me, and then I would have this huge amount of information, like what this person at that very moment, their higher self, really wanted to engage them in, what alignments or realignments rather, because you're always your truth, whether you know it or not. It's just the levels of expression you're willing to allow to come through you at that time. So I kind of allowed myself to be visualized that way.
So it's not like you channel directly, but you get the info. Yeah, like all of us intuitives do, I think. But yours is, I love how you don't hold on to it, how you just kind of let it come, and I feel like it's a much more aligned way of kind of letting the universal tides like rock you and move you through. So some of the things that you focus on when you do these, you said that earlier I was asking Tina questions about how what you do works, and you were saying that you don't go at the whole body at once, because it's a huge network of codes, and so you might work on one feature. Like one of the things you were saying is people have the perception after it, maybe they could say they want bigger eyes, or something with their hands can change, or some particular part of their body, or even of something in their body that's out of order, like some way that they're under the weather or unbalanced or sick or whatever it is.
Well, this is all through light wave technology, which I said before is technology from the stars, emissaries of light, specifically our galactic brothers and sisters of the Pleiades. And so this energy is speed of light. It shifts and balances, rebalances you, restructures you that fast.
So then it's just you getting used to it after it happens, right?
So exactly. It is. It's you catching up, the density of the body. And when you're talking about body restructuring or recalibration, you work in singulars like nose, mouth, things of that nature, or you work in pairs like eyes, hands, knees, breast. People want to do a lot of youthening, and a lot of people want to change their perception of who they are. You created this. You can change it.
I love that.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's all open.
Yes. Okay, excellent. What's your favorite part of your job?
I love it when somebody realizes who they are.
Oh, that's a good one.
When you realize, I am that, I am. The moment when they realize what gives them the most joy.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll link to Tina's info. You're still working on a website and stuff right now, redoing it. So we'll link to what you do have available. But whenever it comes available, for those of you who see this down the line, you'll see her updated info.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And thanks for being a part of this. It's going to be fun. Yeah.
Right. Thank you all out there. We appreciate and love all the service and gifts that you provide us every day.
We can feel it. Okay.